So this is Euro Yen analysis for Monday the 16th of October. Now, what have we seen happen? We've seen prices come all the way down to the level I've mentioned in a previous video at 132.02. Prices did open this week. Where did they open? Prices opened at 132 exact. So prices did meet the downside target after selling off from 32.83. Based on the weakness, and we're looking to see, as the prices did gap down, to see if prices turn around from, look to see if prices fill the gap, come all the way up to possibly even 32.40, then a sell off from say about 32.40 all the way down to 31.70. I was expecting prices to go down to 31.70 a lot sooner. After seeing this sell off here, and seeing the small candles to the upside, I was expecting prices to sell off down to 31.70, but they did not. They found support, and now seeing as we've got the 32 marked in, we can see that 32 has been some support. It has held the support over here on the left of the chart, and we have gapped down and come into it. So before I continue further analysis of the hourly time frame, the execution time frame, let's just go out, have a look at the higher time frames, and let's be as concise as possible. So we had 6 consecutive months of bullish price momentum on the euro against the yen. Clear uptrend, candles closing near their highs, which is positive. But currently this month we are trading below the month's open. The month's open is at 32.82. We're currently trading about 32.10, I think. 32.10, somewhere around there. We found some bids in around 132. But the overall trend, the monthly time frame, is bullish. On the weekly time frame, let's just see how we are. Again, on the weekly time frame, we're bullish. We've had a series of bull flags, higher lows, which you know, it's pretty positive for the currency pair. The candles so far on the weekly time frame appear more pullback candles than reversal candles on the overall weekly time frame. Let's just go down to the daily time frame. Let's see what we can see, what is there on the daily time frame. My word, the euro against the yen is not necessarily the best chart to look at on the daily time frame, because the patterns are a bit more difficult to see than say the weekly, in light of recent price action. Because on the daily time frame here, we've got long periods of consolidation where prices have pulled back. Now, if you have a look on the daily time frame, we've got a high over here which we had some weakness off, and we do appear to be in light of the appear to be putting in a lower high. A lower high is a bearish sign. So we have to see how prices develop from there. Now, let's just go down to the execution time frame, because we do this. Okay. So an execution time frame, I don't need to put in a pivot this week, as we can use our previous week's pivot at 32.02. Going forward. So, let's just have a look at the, we've had a sizable sell-off based on the time frame all the way down here. So if we do break below 31.70, say we go down there and momentum takes us straight through with a bit of consolidation, and then we break down from there. Next target is at 30.60, 130.60, and beneath which we've got 129.45. If, however, we do hold 132, or we come all the way down to 31.70, We do see strong momentum coming off 31.70. 32.83, 33.45 are our medium-term targets, as these are pivots from previous weeks. But the major target would be 134. But we had quite a few tests above it, but we weren't able to hold. So my overall view on euro dollar is difficult to go against a trend, especially on the monthly time frame, that we've had 6 consecutive months of bullish price action. But on this, based on what I've seen over the past couple of weeks, with in terms of market patterns, I've seen price either gap down or gap up, and I've seen them fill the gaps and then trade counter to where the gap fill was. So if prices gap down, we've seen prices go all the way up, fill the gap, and then sell back off. And again, if they've gapped up as well, gapped up or gapped down, so it's vice versa. We did have a small gap down. We've come up, we filled it. There does still appear to be some bearishness in the market. These first 2 candles that's formed are not strong buying candles. Showing momentum, but we do have to be aware that 132 is support, so a long consolidation is possible. Overall, on the euro yen, in light of recent price action, I'm cautiously bearish. I'm carefully watching the support areas beneath. If we do break down quite heavily from 32, then I'll shift my bias to bearish. But overall, I'm expecting a continuation to the upside for another retest of 134. So that should wrap up the analysis for euro yen. Before I go, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.